villager. He's got a pretty decent villager. He knows when to step up and back off. And looks like Water's going to be using Kirby. Who do you think is the favor in this kind of matchup in a general situation?
I feel like, especially with Lorax's villager, which I've played against many a time, he's very good with the spacing. He can just sit back and just projectile camp mostly.
Okay.
But I really feel like Kirby would have a hard time getting in, honestly, just because I don't know if he can suck up like gyroids or anything.
No, Kirby can't really swallow up any of the projectiles. He's really an item catcher with his mouth. However, I feel like as soon as if he can go in and nab the opportunity to take the pocket copy, if he can pocket the Lorax's moveset, then Lorax would have a really hard time.
Yeah.
It looks like they throw out customs. He's using the pushy Lloyd, so it's not really good to travel with, but really good to knock people around.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be definitely just like as he sits back and then just launches it towards people, that it's just going to be able to really frustrate and keep him out as he hides behind his tree.
Absolutely.
But so far, he's not really opting for that. A lot of jabs and down tilts as opposed for he's going more aggro.
Very interesting, considering that Kirby is a very close-range character.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we got this exploding balloons too.
Oh, and he just cannot punish that with their recovery.
No, it's very hard. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know how they acted, how like they rise up slowly. So that covers actually a lot of space going into the stage and slightly right next to the ledge.
It's one of the things that a villager will do is if you try to pop the like so, it goes through the stage. So it's very easy for a villager with that kind of custom to very safely get back onto the stage and cause another setup. Looks like the Lorax is actually going to be using the middle of the stage more to his advantage. Doesn't look like he wants to camp in the middle, but looks like he wants to camp more more toward the middle of the stage.
Yeah, definitely maintaining that stage control can opt for a lot of advantages in pretty much any Smash game.
Absolutely.
But yeah, he's definitely going to be keeping him out, just spacing out Kirby, keeping in center stage, off into the air, and possibly, I don't know, against Kirby, like that's not too uncomfortable for him, I feel, with all of his jumps and air mobility. But I don't know, there could be that he's just looking for damage and then one good grab or up air like that, 3 turnip up air, I think that was. Maybe really it was nice. 2, but just going for the kills.
Looks like, oh, what a nice up air.
Down air, up air combos.
Taking advantage of that hit stun. I feel like Water would have definitely a lot better of a time if he just grabbed that copy ability.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going for it every little bit, but he's just unable to grab him. I feel like the grab box in this game isn't as strong.
Yeah, it's absolutely different. You really got to rely on pivoting to have the best kind of grabs.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything that combos into it, like maybe a grab or something. I don't know much about Kirby. Oh, gosh, that just beats everything.
Yeah, that actually kind of worked in Water's favor. Smashing into the balloon like that, oh, what a nice way to cover the edge.
Yeah.
Getting hit by that balloon actually knocked him back just enough to where he didn't get punished for missing the smash attack.
Very true. Okay.
Oh, nice. Way to use the downer to up tilt.
Yeah. Getting 64 combos in here. But he's got to be careful of that slip gyro that Lorax is using. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely hugging the sprout. Oh, nice.
There we
way
go.
To take
he got it, and he's got his head of hair. I wish that it would like copy whatever hairstyle, whatever thing that you're using.
Be a nice little detail.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Yeah, he can definitely cover the edge a lot better that way. Oh, he should have definitely punished that. He's got to capitalize on his punishments.
Yeah, I guess that he just wasn't able to react in time. He was like mid-jump, so it was hard to
absolutely
get in there.
There we go. Way to pocket, something, anything.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to want to wait to pocket. Just at least have one projectile in your arsenal. With Kirby, you want to have at least just a projectile to make the spacing gap a lot smaller so you can close in on him. And it looks like that's what he's trying to do. He's definitely not using his pocket to his full potential.
Ooh.
And he gets punished by going to the edge right there.
Yeah. I definitely feel with the pocket, even if he's not able to get a projectile with it, I feel like he can at least use the invincibility well.
Absolutely.
Of it, so.
I've never really seen any kind of a villager use that to their full potential in the sense of, oh, nice. Way to use the
Lorax
stage.
Not able to grab the ledge in time. And like Water capitalizing by just back airing and stage spiking. Oh,
Lorax isn't even phased. He's going in very aggressively. Doesn't seem like it'd be too much in the favor of Villager, but he is changing it up, so it could be something that Water maybe just doesn't notice at the moment. Nice way to use that.
It could be, yeah.
It looks like Water should probably go for another copy.
Yeah. And it also it seems that he's figured out at least something to do against the exploding balloons. It's just, since he's Kirby, he can just kind of float just above and go in for that down air.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he was punished slightly, but...
Yeah, he's definitely trying to figure it out, though. He is playing more heavily adaptive. It looks like Lorax is just playing to his play style, basically just what he wants to do. Yeah. Using that Sprout to cover him on the edge, waiting for a grab throw. Nice way to use the back air as Kirby.
Yeah, that's good that he was able to get it in, just with the delayed hitbox of the gyroid, that there is that small opportunity. Because he can only approach aerially when he's hiding behind that Sprout.
Oh, absolutely.
Which yeah, see right there. That's
Very
what he's
difficult.
doing. So like any small hit, he can't extend on it, and that's all
yeah,
he was waiting for.
Exactly what he was looking for, absolutely.
Punish back air, or back throw.
Game 1 going to the Lorax.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe we'll see a different character by Water? Do you think maybe this matchup proved to him that he didn't like it so much, or?
I felt like, well, it came down to last stock and decently high percent. So I do think that he can do it, but he just really needs to figure out what his options are. Like, I think that he should experiment with a couple more moves. I don't know how good Kirby's hammer is, or like his customs for it, but that could be a potential. But it does look like he is switching to Ganondorf.
Oh, that might be a little tricky. Not only does Villager have that, that spacing technique against Ganon, especially because of how slow he is. We'll just have to see how his customs work. I don't know the exact custom for the numbers for Ganon.
Yeah, it looked like he was using 2222.
I want to say that's the sword, and then the ones that makes him like really fast with his bees, maybe?
Yeah, the sword, the push B, and the drop kick. That's what I was expecting. Because of how the Lorax was able to camp it out, like even as he's doing it right now, he just figured it out, that he can just drop kick over that Sprout and basically have no punish. He's able to get in now.
All right. Yeah, that's a very interesting way to look at it. As long as he can dodge the projectile game. Oh,
that bowling ball is so strong.
Too much edge guard for the Lorax.
Yeah, but that is the other side of that. His drop kick is spacing him out so much that it's leaving him open over the stage.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, that armor.
Oh, he went in for that hit. Nice way to use the down tilt. He's just got to keep enough space where he can land a hit without worrying too much about Villager comboing him.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Oh.
This is very much going to be a ledge.
He's relying too much on the fact that he's going to give himself. He really needs to capitalize on mistakes.
Yeah, he was able to use that drop kick in order to overcome the Sprout, but right now Lorax is catching on to that as so much that he's just able to punish it as he goes off stage. But the down air will not kill.
Yeah, Lorax also uses Ganon quite a few times, nice forward air. So I feel like he knows the situation a lot more. Even though he's not too much familiar with the customs, I feel like knowing just the approaches of Ganon, that he knows well enough to counter it with his Villager.
Yeah, very true. That, like, knowing the character and then going up against it, it always gives you an extreme edge. And especially if if like Water doesn't go up against Villager too often, I don't know if he does. But it does look like that those fares are just walling him out now completely.
Yeah,
stopping the drop kick in its path.
Definitely creating a barrier to add on to that damage, just so he can get a kill with the 3 turnips at the end. Good
Lorax
set.
will take that, a 2-stock.
Absolutely. Playing a slow character like that, and where you can't really play off the edge against a Villager, very hard for a Ganon. Even though he did have the drop kick, I mean, the drop kick just added another problem. You take one off, 2 come back on.
Yeah. Against Villager being such a Wally character and Ganon being so slow that it's just very hard to find your opportunities in order to get in and do anything.
Absolutely. And it looks like we'll have